All right, we're here for game number 1. I'll be on the play. A first mulligan of the day. That's how you know a deck's good, right? First mulligan is in the league number 2. Fortunately, we got to go to 5. All right, not the best hand. We're going to keep this. Not sure if it's right, but it is what it is. What's commentating? Daquan Watson, Corey Baumeister, me, Monty. I think those are the 2 teams. I don't think there's a third team. But Anu's doing the behind-the-scenes stuff. All right, we'll hold up, make disappear. I doubt. I mean, if they play a creature, I'm definitely going to counter or kill it so that I can get my Corpse Appraiser online ASAP. Like, if it was Spirited Companion, that motherfucker was gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. I'm, like, enjoying the gameplay of Standard 2. It's not, like, bad games at all. I feel like the Grixis deck is a head above the rest, but not by so much that it's unbearable. And I think the white decks challenge it quite well. Or at least the wedding announcement white decks, you know? All right, well, I'm not going to play Corpse Appraiser without the ability to hit the card off of it, so we'll just chill. I doubt I'm going to have too many targets for it, but I think that extra card could just be the difference between you winning and losing. I'm going to chill on the Invoke Despair. I think draw 3 is worse than... maybe draw 3 is good. Let's just draw 3. It's fine. I feel like you've had a lot of bad games. I think that there are some lopsided games, but overall the gameplay is good. And, like, some matchups I think are a little rough. All right, so they're going to play this. They're going to sack it, the token. And I'm only going to draw 1. Smart. Let them use their mana. Let them trade Wandering Emperor for 2 cards from me when I mold to 5. The fact this only hits creatures, not planeswalkers, big sad. What if they just let me draw and then they end of turn the Wandering Emperor? I think I might be dead if they do that. I feel like they're going to cast Herd Migration or something in a minute, and I'm just going to eat shit about it. They're probably going to go, like, Land Atraxa next turn. I need blue still. Alright, we'll discard 1 Go for a Throat and Swamp. Alright, I'm going to attack. I'm going to play Shieldred. If they kill it, we'll go for Corpse Appraiser on it. I don't think I want to play the Fable. I'm going to play around Depopulate and Farewell a little. Farewell is, like, pretty backbreaking. I don't really know what to do about it, honestly. Alright, Depop. Alright. Creature's down. But it's before my Fable pops off, so now I get to transform that. I think I'm going to go ahead and Corpse Appraiser. Take the Blade Coil. It'll be pretty good for next turn. We'll go for Fable now, and if they have another Wrath, the Serpent next turn will be devastating. I might even be able to do haste with it too. Let's hope they don't have another Sweeper. We'll be able to discard Cut Down with our Fable since it has very few targets. Starting with Lay Down Arms means no Sweeper, which is excellent for me. Alright, so we're going to get their whole hand and maybe more. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna like draw a card and hit their hand. I'm gonna discard just cut down. We can give it haste and make them discard 3 cards. Black, 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 red, red. Alright, so make them discard 3, give this haste. They're just giving it up. Packing it in. You love to see it. All the cut downs are coming out. The gate stroke come in. Bankbuster can come in. Invoke and Grixis come in. Blade Cool Serpent, maybe. The rest is probably Braid, Gopher Throats. I'm not big on the Grixis command in this matchup, so I think we'll just cut it. And bring this in. Maybe the Razor Lash. Something like this. Let's take a peek. Anything in their sideboard that we definitely want? Not definitely. Gopher Throat can kill Traxa and other things, but I'm not sure if it's that necessary. A Braid can kill stuff. I think the last time we played against this matchup, we didn't have Corpse Appraiser. We had a Braid and 3 Gopher Throats. But I think just having creatures against the depopulate, it's okay. Like, we're going to play Harvesters early. They're going to depop. We're going to play Shieldred. They're going to depop. Invoke is okay. Hits their enchantments, which is nice. Razor Lash is okay. Pressures the Planeswalkers decently. Doesn't really get affected by depop at all. But I feel like this is going to leave us vulnerable to an Atraxa. But I feel like if they're able to get Atraxa into play at any point, we're in trouble anyway, right? Alright, no red sources in our opener. But we do have Bankbuster and Make Disappear and Disdainful Stroke, so we're going to keep. Alright, we're going to hold up Make Disappear for the potential of the turn 3 wedding announcement. Getting Bankbuster down here doesn't really matter that much. We'll have dead mana later on, probably. Not having red's a little awkward. I'm going to make Disappear this. I don't want it to be annoying. And it also just stifles their land drop. Now I can go Bankbuster, hold up Stroke, and activate Bankbuster if I need. Can't counter that one, huh? We can make you sack it if we draw a land. Land? Untapped land? That's the stuff. Does it say it can't be edicted or something? No. Alright, cool. Just want to make sure there's 87 lines of text on it, so... That's your big finish! Alright, well now they can resolve a Planeswalker or something, so... I am a little bit scared. Bankbuster, not scared of that. We have plenty of our own. We can just make them discard their hand now. Seems pretty good. Black, 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 black. And then we'll challenge them with Bankbuster too. They can draw a card, they can counter it. Oof. Counterspell is brutal. Alright, starting with draw a card is good news for me. Wedding announcement, we can churn through that pretty well. Land would be optimal. Wrong land. Alright, we'll go for... we're going to leave blue open. If we draw an untapped land, that would be best, but we got to kill the wedding announcement now. Grinding. Alright, so red, blue 1. I guess we can draw a card. I guess Fable plus 2 counterspells might be necessary for a turn. We can draw a card and counter once. I think that's fine. I'm like pretty close to discarding 2 Bankbusters next turn. Probably through this game at some point. The Thrun sent me down a line that I couldn't really get out of, though, I think. I'm going to negate this. They're like pretty low now on this Bankbuster. We still have the stroke for a future 4-drop or 5-drop this turn. Lay down arms is not a big deal. Get to attack for 1. Get another 1/1. Ooh, maybe they're not going to attack. They're afraid. Afraid? I pitch Blackleaf Cliffs. I think one of the 2 Bankbusters. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana at my disposal. We can go Fable, Stroke. I think that's probably best. I don't really want to play Shieldred yet. Oh, that's a good idea. I probably should have done that instead of playing the second Fable. Alright, they can't proliferate onto their stuff that well. So this is probably just going to get a land. They got Swamp. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Did that unlock anything? Not really. Ossification. It's fine. I'm going to crew the Bankbuster in response, I think. That way we can challenge their Bankbuster if we want. We have Make Disappear for another removal spell if they don't have another land. Alright, we'll definitely Make Disappear this. Do we trade? Probably not. I guess if they attack with the humans, we eat a human. Are there any creatures in the graveyard? Yeah, there's a couple. Okay, so Corpse Appraiser is good. I think I'm just not going to discard with either. Alright, let's play Shieldred, and then we can do Bankbuster, draw, plus Stroke. No reason to attack because of the Vorak. What's up, Raph? Alright, we'll crew in response. I don't need to draw a card in response. I think having the 4/4 to challenge is a bit better. Stuck won the South American RC. I saw it yesterday. It looked really good. I'm interested in playing it myself some on stream this week. Alright, they're gonna hit Fable. That's okay. I think I'll double block the Bank Buster if they attack with just that. Otawara? Okay, that's fine. We'll draw a card. Maybe we'll hit something to kill the Bank Buster in response. We don't. We have Treasure. We can cycle Xander's Lounge. I think we're fine just losing that exchange. It kind of sucks, but we'll flip 2 Fables this turn. We still have Disdainful Stroke. We're going to go Corpse Appraiser now. Looking for another piece of protection. Yeah, Harvester. We'll play Bank Buster over the Harvester and say go. We can start doing some crazy stuff with the Fables next turn if we get to untap with them. I'm going to save Disdainful Stroke for Depop and Farewell. And maybe another backbreaker like a 6-drop, the Wanderer. 3 mana, another Wedding. Okay. It's tough, but we can beat it. The double Reflection's pretty gross here. Do we just take 9? I think we just take 9. Good chump with the Pilot, I guess. Alright, so they drew a card. We'll draw a card. This is an okay draw. Now I think I just chill. I think I just make a bunch of reflections. Maybe I go 1 reflection makes a Blood Tithe Harvester. Alright, let's do 1. Alright, let's say go. We can make a bunch of reflections and then make a bunch of Blood Tithe Harvesters next turn. We're fine against spot removal. We're fine against depopulate. We're not fine against depop plus negate. Seven? Alright, we got to counter Atraxa. Alright, so now EOT will make a bunch of reflections. They should not attack. Attacking, I think, would be a huge mistake, but they might be dead no matter what, so. As long as they're not threatening lethal, it doesn't really matter, right? We can just jump with the pilots, crew Bankbuster, eat a token. So we should be 1-0 here against the old Domain deck. Our sideboard plan of Disdainful Stroke and Negate is quite strong against their deck. I do love how much the combat matters, to be honest. Keep, I guess. All right, we're gonna play around cut down. I'm gonna play Bankbuster instead of Harvester. We'll just hold up Make Disappear for worst case scenario. Maybe I'll counter a Fable. I really just want to draw a card, but countering Fable I think is worth. We don't have to, so we just win the game. All right, let's play Harvester. We'll keep holding up Make Disappear / Bankbuster activation. I'm sure that this is going to die, but we're just trying to make sure they don't get to use their mana efficiently. We don't have black mana up for Go for a Throat, but that's fine. We also drew 3 of our 4 non-blue, or non-black sources, so Invoke Despair pretty far off here. Main deck Duress. Alright, well, can't do much about it. It'll take our Make Disappear probably, and then stick Fable. Oh, there's no Fable, so Bankman just going to run the Gambit. I think we still just chill. I want to grind them out a little bit before we play this Shield Dread. Maybe we should main phase draw, looking for Fable or something to play ourselves. Alright, we'll sack Blood. We're going to pitch Sulphur Springs. Haunted Ridge. Alright. Attack for 1. I don't really want to expose this to removal right this second. I want to wait for him to kind of to tap out first, I think. Playing Shield Red now, probably should have played Corpse Appraiser instead. Because this is just like guaranteed to happen or whatever, you know? If they're just like not playing anything. I should have attacked for 4. Alright, that's fine. We'll sack Pilot. They'll draw 2. We lose some life. That's okay. Alright, so now we'll go Corpse Appraiser. We have to exile our own thing, but that's okay. We'll go get Invoke of our own, I guess. That way we have... Maybe we get Fable. Invoke is like higher impact, I guess. Fable is better early, I guess, but Invoke here is just nice. Since they have no creatures, it's either guaranteed to kill something, draw 2, or draw 3. And Fable is just cycling. I mean, it's good. I don't know. They're both good. Alright, let's crew, since it's just more damage and we don't have anything else to play. We'll play Shipwreck. That's fine. Alright, we'll play Shipwreck and then cycle Xander's Lounge, more than likely. We can also upkeep Go for a Throat before we draw. Alright, they had the removal for it, so it didn't really matter. We're way ahead on cards, but that doesn't matter too much. The game's just going to go for a while. Alright, cycle the Lounge. Really need to draw something good here. Cut down doesn't do it. Go for a Throat's pretty bad. They know about these 3 Go for Throats too, so they're just never going to do anything. Tandy, do you want me to fix your username on MTG bots? Yes, I have no idea how. I've tried a bunch. Yeah, I don't know. Can someone get damn Bopes in here, please? I just got cut down, I guess. Fable's a good drop. I am willing to sack Make Disappear Goblin Shaman. Alright, Shieldred's fine because we got the Go for a Throat. I'm just gonna Make Disappear this because Make Disappear is just like not gonna be good for targeting later. Alright, we'll discard these two. Alright, great draw. Let's draw. Play Fable, we'll attack. I gotta just make Tandy username, I guess, but I've had Strong Sad for so long, I don't really want to change it, if I'm being honest. I feel like if they, on the turn where they drew a card after crewing, or after not crewing. Alright, Shieldred's fine. I should wait till end step. This is a huge punt. Because now they can play another one. Just a big mistake. I'm just gonna get owned because of it, I think, on accident. Alright, well luckily we didn't get punished. That was a potentially game-ending mistake, though. I'm gonna go draw a card in response. We may cut down the token so that they can't crew. Cycle Xanders. Alright, let's attack for a 4. Sure, go for a third on one's okay. They gave me a treasure. Should have played a land. Hit F6. Alright, Grixis command, so they're gonna kill both my things and return 2. Might lose now. Yeah, Shieldred and Trespasser back is disgusting. Yeah, it just turns out that this program is too old. You know what I mean? Alright. Straw. Harvester is not the best draw, but it's not the worst draw. Land would be worse. Corpse Appraiser is potentially goated. It's either Shieldred, I guess. Take a Fable? I don't know. Alright, we'll just say go, and we'll go to 1 from the Shield Red, and then we'll try to kill it one way or another. We can maybe use Reflection on the Blood Tithe Harvester next turn. Bart Grap, thanks for the follow. I feel like some of these names are just fake, right? Alright, so now they're gonna Shield Red and we die. That sucks. Grindy game, but that Cruelty of Gix was disgusting. Alright, so mirror match. All the cut downs can go. I'll keep all the go for throats. Make disappear can maybe go. Hard counters are way better. Grixis command, invoke both good. Blade Cool good. Brotherhood's good. Bank Buster. Razor Lash. I'm gonna keep the Abrade. Corpse Appraiser. These are all okay. Maybe we want negates, but I don't think so. There's just like too many things where I don't know, maybe these 4 just have to come in. I just don't know what else over though, right? Like all the cards in our deck are excellent. We just have to have Go for Throats for Shield Reds. Grixis Command and Invoke are both backbreakers. Fable, Corpse Appraiser are both excellent. And Blood Tithe Harvester is just awesome. And even it gets better after sideboard because everyone cut down. So I don't know. I just don't know how to fit these into the deck after sideboard. But I feel like some numbers should be in here because the top end's so good. This hand is okay. What do I put back? I kind of want to put Shield Red back. It's fine. It'll be fine to draw later. Next time, don't offer something you can't fulfill, Empty. Alright, we'll go ahead and get Fable down, I suppose. Alright, we'll happily trade Goblin Shaman. Okay, well that's good for me, I think. I guess we'll pitch 1 land. I'm gonna go and eat their Blood Tithe Harvester. So see if I can find something cool. So I'll take Invoke. Could take another Corpse Appraiser and just kind of chain them off. If they want to attack freely with Goblin Shaman, they have to kill Corpse Appraiser. That might leave open Shield Red to do something later. If I draw the land, I can go for Invoke, but they have the Duress, so now it's not as good. Maybe we cut Shelly in the matchup? Maybe. Alright, we're going to play our own thing in a Bank Buster. They're going to probably use Harvester to kill my Reflection. Maybe we should just play Shield Red. Just take it. Force them to use their Blood Tithe Harvester on one or the other. Okay, so we give them an extra card. That's fine. I don't want to sack Blood Tithe and the Fable. Now they can trade Fable for here, but then we Brotherhood, so it's not a big deal either way. Alright, let's go kill Kiki. We'll just deal 3 and then Fable. Or use Bank Buster to draw. Alright. Trespass are going to come down. That's honestly one of the reasons why we have Brotherhoods in. Alright, duress, no big deal. We should have definitely waited until incept to draw a card because of that. I'm glad we didn't get punished and it gave them a reason to play their thing. Alright, well, they know about one of the Black Leaf Cliffs. We'll go ahead and play it. We can Blood Token EOT, discard the Black Leaf. Yep. It's so hard to flood out in this deck because of the Blood Tokens. And you can just use so much of your mana every turn. Alright, we're down to 7. This is going to flip if they don't play anything. Shoulder has a decent draw. Let's draw a card. Play Shelly. Hope they don't have the answer. We didn't have the Shelly in hand when we popped the Blood Token. We had a Black Leaf Cliffs. Unless I missed something. Well, Soul Transfer, pretty good. We're at 1. Don't love that. Alright, we'll kill this. We'll pitch a Braid. Play a Fable. If I miss using the Blood Token with a Shelly in play and miss 2 life, that's just my bad. You know, just messed up. Alright, let's draw a card. Alright, trigger on the stack. We'll draw with the Bankman. Discard both. Alright, attack for 2. I'll play another Fable. I'll hold on to the Xander's Lounge. We'll freely discard it next turn. Dead to a lot of stuff here. Bankbuster is a good draw. Fable is a good draw for them, but it's not killing me, so I'm fine with that. Alright, that's a huge draw. We'll discard exactly Xander's Lounge. Alright, so we have some blue. So we can only, let's see, I guess we attack first, right? We'll have 3 blockers. I guess maybe we should have done this pre-combat, but I feel like this just gives us an extra card, which I might want. Alright, so we go blue, 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 blue. No reason to make them discard. Alright, so if I don't die. Alright, they discard Transmog and Springs, so we have to worry about Transmog if we don't die here. Shield Red, that'll be game. That sucks. That sucks, man. Alright, in the dark, I think I keep. My logic when doing it was I wasn't sure that I even wanted to play the Shield Red, I guess, if I drew something better to do, but feels like that's just not true. Just on autopilot, did something backwards on accident. Right, but if I draw first, it can change my play. Right? But I shouldn't worry about that. I should have just worried about gaining 2 life. Guess I'll probably cycle the Xander's Lounge since we have so much mana here. I'm hoping they play something I can cut down so Corpse Appraiser can get a card next turn. Kind of sitting on stuff sucks. Duress you. Alright, sure. Can't do nothing about it. Maybe we should cut downs for Duress. Alright, well, we're in a lot of trouble. At least we have cut down for the backside of Fable, but I feel like we're just going to lose to Atraxa a little bit because our hand's just really reactive and flooded. Need to draw some Fables and big 5-drop payoffs since they duress our Grixis command. So I just did end of turn. I just did end of turn, right? I played Shelly. I said go. They killed it, and I didn't draw in response. So yeah, you're right. It's fine. No, you're good. I never questioned it. I was just not sure. I feel like they should have attacked for 4. Great draw. All right, take Invoke. Invoke's great draw. That's why I like Corpse Appraiser so much, man. When it comes down, it's just so strong. I just didn't want to do the thing that I had done last time where I leave myself vulnerable to a discard spell. But the 2 life was way worth it. I was just on autopilot. I will probably just use this as a draw 3. If we get hit with a make disappear, maybe that's bad. Alright. Yeah, for sure. It just wasn't even on my radar to like do it then because of the life. I don't play enough Rakdos and Pioneer, I don't think. Yeah, every little life point matters because of the shield red triggers. All your cards are like 2/2s and 3/3s, and so missing 2 life or missing 2 damage is just a huge deal. Combat matters so much in this format too. Alright, well, big whiskey on the cruelty of Gix. Next turn they can tutor, and the turn after they can reanimate. They need green to be able to cast Atraxa, but they might be able to find a way to discard it. Make Disappear was maybe secretly best draw possible. Should maybe play Chivalry for Underground River over Blackleaf. Because now I can't play around and make Disappear of theirs. Maybe looks good in this hand? Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Cruelty hitting creatures, planeswalkers instead of non-creatures is a... It's weird. It makes it so Cruelty should almost never be cast on Chapter 1. Unless you just like know it's going to hit. Maybe though. I don't know. It's good to set up for Chapter 3, I suppose. Alright, so they have the Atraxa, but we have the Make Disappear. They will get to bring it back next turn, but we might find Corpse Appraiser or something, and I don't want them to hit this and play this turn. Alright, we need to find Invoke's good too. Wow, just such a sick draw. Now they have to sack Cruelty. We can attack, and I think I'll just hold up another Make Disappear. I guess I can play both. Remember when they weren't sure how good Fable ended up with being? Yeah, I mean, until I think it was like the first event that it was really legal was like Alchemy or something, and it was like Alchemy Pro Tour type deal. This is fine. And I thought it was an Alchemy card. I was like, who cares? And then I was like, wait, no, that's Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That one's pretty good. They were just doing the backside chains. I don't even know that we knew they could do that. I didn't know it could do that. You know, I was taken aback by how good it was. All right, so now we got Shelly. We got Go for a Throw, Make Disappear. I'm gonna hold on to the land in case we draw another Fable or another Blood Token. They're gonna draw maybe. Oh, they should have done a EOT instead. Should I Make Disappear with Kicker? I don't think so. I think this is okay. No one thought Oko was bad, Viper. I played Oko on the pre-release, and the first time I cast it, I said, this is the dumbest fucking card I've ever seen. It was literally 3 days before it even released. It was very obvious that they did not playtest it as it was. Emrakul, everyone thought was cool as shit. People got weird memories on stuff like that, I guess. I don't know. So this is being tapped for legendary? Or no? Are they trying to hold it open for something? So it's going to be Shelly plus Protect. Multi of Gix. Well, can't do anything about it because they can pay for it. Oh, I should have probably made disappeared so that I can kill it with the Plaza of Heroes. It taps them down a little bit so Plaza of Heroes doesn't save this. Yeah, I should have made them pay. Good call. Just a punt. Another punt. This deck seems so cool, though. The Atsushi seems sweet. Yeah, the moment we knew what food was, we knew it was okay. All right, so do they keep what they keep? Cut down. So they have Takanuma and Atsushi and a rando. All right, let's see if we can win even through that. A really sick turn for them, but wow, that was a good draw. I've had some big time luck this game, chat. They're gonna sack this. I draw 2. They go to 1. I'll play Silver Springs just so I can activate the Bank Buster and not sweat too bad. Yeah, Goose in the turn 2 Oko was like, oh my god, what is this shit? What is happening? Why is this allowed? Yeah, Once Upon a Time is just a ridiculous magic card. Was it creature land or was it creature planeswalker land? I don't even remember. Oh. Yeah, Goose and Oko and a Wicked Wolf. Nice curve. How do you ever beat that in standard, you know? Alright, they're at 1. We got a couple draws that kill them straight up. We know that one of their last 2 cards is Takenuma. Veil Summer was wild. Alright, so we can go make them discard 2 and draw some. So we'll go black, black. Sorry. Black, black, blue, 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 blue. So we make them discard 2, we'll draw 2, and then we can activate Bank Buster as well. Draw 1. Oh, did I do it wrong? No, it's black, 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 blue, 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 blue. So I discarded Cut Down, Takenuma. Alright, so we can crew an attack. I don't really want to give them the Exile top 2 ability this turn. Maybe I want to give them... Maybe I want to play Blood Tithe Harvester, though. That's fine. I'll draw a card. I don't think I can die this turn, and then next turn they have to have a removal spell for Shieldred or they die. I guess they could draw Cruelty and make me discard it. But I think they would just get back Atraxa instead, right? Alright, they drew Xander's Lounge. That's good news for me. Todd, you'd appreciate it. I tried to be the blue-red Mind Splice guy at FNM and probably got dumpster by 2 Shieldred decks and drop. Well, you gotta have a lot of ways to kill Shieldred in your deck. Especially in Standard. If it was Pioneer, I don't know what to tell you. That's just bad beats. But in Standard, you're going to play against Shieldred every other round, if not every 2 out of 3. Alright, draw. Pioneer, even worse. Alright, so let's go... Eat your Atraxa so we don't randomly get hosed by it later. And I'm not going to attack because if the Sushi trades, they have 2 more looks at a thing that beats the Shieldred. We will go ahead and play Fable, though. Okay, Blade Coil, Invoke, Grixis, Bankbuster, Transmog. I cut all the cut downs. I'm gonna cut all the... Maybe I don't want to cut the Abrade, but I kind of want to. I need all the negates and disdainful strokes in this matchup. Corpus Appraiser is honestly, it's okay. Gix's command can come out. It's a bit worse than I thought. And then I like the Make Disappears. I think we trimmed 2 Gopher Throats. Ooh, I haven't seen that Diesel. I've been too focused on Standard for the last few days. Trying to get myself ready for the Regional Championship commentary gig. Luckily, Cliff's reasonable draw allows me to curve nicely. Might play my Otawara, might hold it. Definitely going to trade since we have Corpse Appraiser. If they go Graveyard Trespasser, that's not that big of a deal because we just have multiple on both sides. Always trade with Harvesters unless you have some crazy plan. I really don't want to take a damage, and I don't love bouncing stuff with Otawara in the matchup either, so I'll probably just Corpse Appraiser them. I don't really want another Shiv and Reef. I'm gonna take another Fable. The other Bankbuster is pretty good too, though. Alright, well, tracks in the graveyard, very scary. I'm gonna trade again if they attack. This is gonna make it so Invoke Despair later might be bad for them. Or worse for them, rather. Maybe not that bad. We're definitely just gonna Fable next turn because we just need to discard Razor Lash. We're gonna Blood as well, probably. Sushi. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Throat this. And that way, if they want to get the 3 treasures, that's fine. But if they go for the 2 cards, they only can play them till the end of the next turn. If I wait till the end of turn, then they get a full extra turn. Dress is pretty good. They're probably taking Invoke. I'm still 2 black away from casting it, though. Bankbuster is better than something like Fable. Cruelty next turn for Atraxis, pretty terrifying. We're going to go ahead and play Fable and hope it gets there. Another Duress. Rip. Alright, well, we take a Fable. Favorite Duress? Yeah, Duress is probably better than Make Disappear. Maybe. I think I brought them both in, right? Did I leave the Duresses in the sideboard? I did. That was a mistake. That was just not paying enough attention. It's very good against their deck. They don't have that many creatures. Alright, so we'll draw. Alright, we'll draw for turn. Trigger on the stack. It's Disdainful Stroke. I don't want to discard a Bankbuster. Let's draw. Definitely just discard this. I think that's it. Alright, so let's attack. And I think I just chill. I don't want to walk into a counterspell from them. Are you talking about Doomwike's build? Or the one that Doomwike played on stream yesterday? I like that one too. Couple Bankbusters gonna make this a grindy long game from both sides. I wanted to hold up both of this as a wall of protection, but maybe that's worse than just casting a Bankbuster. Alright. Just gonna attack with the Goblin. Oh, we tapped badly. We could have brought Razor Lash back. That's my fault. I could have done that anyway. That was just a punt. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that they're gonna go for a sweeper effect of some kind. So I think I'm just gonna play a Bankbuster. I could Corpse Appraiser the Atraxa, but I'd rather fight over the thing that puts it into play first, so that they tap out, and then I'll eat it with a bunch of mana up. Overthroat. Honestly, negate on this isn't that bad, but I don't think it's worth fighting over right now. We're like too close to being in trouble, but like I think we're fine as long as we keep holding up the negates and stuff. But I need to hold up like both of them. So now we got to be careful. We can't really attack that much with this, because if we do, they can draw a card, make a 1/1, and then use that to crew the other one. So our days of attacking with the goblin are basically done, unless they tap out. Traxa. Okay, so we'll start with just a make disappear, since they don't have mana for it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and draw a card and make a creature. So now we can attack. Alright, crew 3. Smash for 6, get a treasure. And I'm going to Corpse Appraiser. Now we have multiple counter spells here. They do have 2 targets for reanimate stuff. We'll go ahead and exile one of their things. I keep forgetting about Razor Lash. I don't know if I'm forgetting or I just am using my mana on different stuff. The Shield Red seems like reasonable, considering my hand is just a wall of counterspells already. But maybe one more counterspell helps fight through multiple duresses or something. Alright, they're going to main phase draw. That's usually a sign of weakness. That's good for us. Another Bank Buster. So they can only crew 1. Maybe we negate this. I think I'm just like gonna let it happen though. Alright, we'll draw a card and bring back the Razor Lash. Alright, they're gonna draw first. Let's see what else they do. Alright, I'll bring back Razor Lash. Black, black. Alright, so we're gonna crew this with this. We're gonna if we crew this one here and we attack with everything, they are still, I think they're just dead. So let's do that and smash. They can only block 1. We have multiple counters for whatever else they do. That'll be all she wrote. We'll mulligan the 6-lander. A little too many. 5 lands, not great, but we have to mulligan. We'll keep back a Shivan Reef. All work? That's good. We might need the blue, so we'll go ahead and play the Xander's Lounge. Yeah, Tom, maybe the rounds can be a little grindy, but I think if you just play at a reasonable clip and your opponent plays a reasonable clip, it's not that bad. I think it's probably better pace-wise on Arena because the rope makes you go faster. But I think players on Magic Online generally play faster. Do I play around? I think I do. I think I wait for them to play Fable, a counter, and then I play my own. Alright, we'll make disappear on theirs, and then we'll play our own, and then we should be in a pretty big advantage. Make disappear is just so strong. It just allows your Thoughtseize deck or whatever to just hit from a different angle. I know we're not Thoughtseizing per se, but it's like similar in concept. Like we're just adding a different dimension of interaction. And it's so light, but when it hits, it's so good. Alright, we'll upkeep, kill that before any draws happen. We'll discard these 2 lands, probably. Alright, smash. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Harvester. And I guess I can go ahead and play the Shipwreck Marsh. I might need the mana later. Definitely not going to crack Blood Token here to discard it, but how gross would a null be? I mean, not that gross, I guess. Be an interesting sideboard card. Wonder if they have Brotherhoods in and they're just trying to wait. What should I be afraid of here? I'm guessing not a lot. I'm just going to swing in with these. I don't think I'm going to play anything. I don't want to get my Invoke Make disappeared, and I don't want to play another thing into Brotherhood's end. So we'll just say go. The big fifth mana source, tank, pass, not do anything on either player's turn. Alright, so we called it pretty easily. We still want to play around Make disappear as much as we can. I'm pretty sure they do have it. I didn't mean to play that land. I mean, I know I clicked it, but the moment I clicked it, I regretted it. Just gotta play slower is all. Go for a threat on my 2/2 is very pog. Invoke on my Fable would be not very pog. I'm curious if I should just go ahead and burn my Invoke to draw 3. It's like so good when it hits your opponent's stuff though. I guess we'll just play Shieldred, and if they play Shieldred to match it, we'll kill theirs. My only fear is that they eventually duress my Invoke. But I want to make sure that I get at least one card off of the Invoke from my opponent's hand. Obviously, if we have nothing else to do, we'll probably cast the Invoke, and I probably should have cast it like 2 turns ago when we did nothing that one turn. That would have been better likely. Alright, so they're going to go to 5. We can just cast Shieldred, but I think I'm just going to cast Bankbuster instead. This still plays around what I think is a Make Disappear on the other side. I don't think I might cash in the 2 treasures or draw a card. I haven't decided yet. I'll think about it on the end step. Alright, Braid. I'd have 6, that's my bad. Should have drawn a card. I just have 6. Let's go Shieldred. They're gonna draw a card. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and use Blood. Pitch Sulphur Springs. See if we draw something interesting. Harvester's pretty good. The cut down on the Goblin Shaman, if they counter it with a Make Disappear, it's not that big of a deal. But, like, giving them the option, I think, could be just not worth, right? See if they discard any. They're so low on life from Shieldred that if they do 1, they go to 1. If they do 2, they go to 0. They do 1. Alright, are you dead? Should I blend away the cut down? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to cut down this in response. And now, unless they have a removal spell or a counter spell, they're dead to attacks on board. Alright, so I'll draw. The Shieldreds cancel out. I think they're dead to my Shieldred on their turn, though. Do I just trade here? Crew's fine. I think they died to my shield red. Yeah. They base actions. It's weird, but okay, so basically mirror match. All these are good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Do we want Anoint and Flame Blast Bolt just for Razor Lashes? Cut downs can go. I think Make Disappears can go. I like some number of Gopher Throats just for the Shield Reds. Corpse Praiser, Blood Tide, both necessary. I think I'll just do this. You gotta have a nice balance of interaction and threats. Can't cut threats for too much reactive stuff. You gotta have things that are just really punishing. All right, game number 2, we're up 1. Gonna keep this one. Obviously, we want to draw 1 land, but on the draw, we're okay with 2 landers. We also have Blood Tithe Harvester to smooth out the draws with some blood tokens. Natural draw on 3rd land. Never didn't have it. You know how we go. All right, we'll play our own Harvester, and I'm down to trade. We're on the draw, so trading in most spots is reasonable considering. Maybe if they attack, I don't. Maybe I can save the Harvester for a bigger thing later with multiple Harvesters and multiple blood. Interesting. All right, I do want to kill this to make sure they don't get a big mana advantage on me. I kind of want to go ahead and Corpse Appraiser my own thing. We're pretty far from Blade Coil, but I already have a Fable, and my hand's pretty good, so I think I'll just take Blade Coil for later. Once we hit 6 mana, it's going to be cracked. And the game's just going to go long enough for that to happen. I don't love the interaction with Blade Coil Serpent and Painlands. It's a little awkward because you just have heavy incentive to take damage from all your Painlands when you cast it, but it's just the nature of the beast. Alright, they discard 2 lands. Let's see what they can do to us. We'll play 2 Harvesters next turn. Hopefully one of them survives to kill a Shield Red. I'll trade if they let me. They pass the turn. What the fuck? Just gonna double Harvester. Use my mana efficiently. If they counter this with Make Disappear, which I think they have, I think that's fine too. War for the trade, Corpse Appraiser for Blood Tithe is fine. Nothing really matters. Them blocking probably means that they have Brotherhood's Ends, and that would be a little unfortunate, but that means they might tap out, and it'll kill their Fable. Alright, go for third on one of them's fine. Next turn we can play Fable and play around Make Disappear still. Corpse Appraiser, okay. How's it going, Madman? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's go kill the Reflection. Fable. We'll do some blooding / fabling to hit the 6th land for Blade Coil. Might go for a throw on the Corpse Appraiser, but I really like saving it for Shield Red as much as I can. Ooh, are they thinking about going for the throat here on this? I want to give them a chance to make disappear on the go for the throat. So even though I was thinking about casting it there, all right, cool. Now we just need to draw the lands. All right, so we'll just untap. We'll get 2 cards out of their hands. Nice, we hit. So black, black, blue, blue, black, black. They discard 2, we draw 1. And we have a big old thing that doesn't get hit by go for a throat. It discarded 2 Blade Cool Serpents. Is that right? Or those got discarded to the Corpse Appraiser. It discarded 2 Bank Busters. Alright. Well, their last 2 cards are probably scary, but we do have Shoulder to check 1. They hit their 5th land, so one of them's probably going to be Edict, and we'll lose Fable and Goblin. If all it is Shoulder, though, that's great. Alright, Soul Transfer is a little awkward. Alright. But at least I didn't get full value. They probably have counterspells of some nature in hand. I'm gonna go for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we can't do Shieldred and Invoke, so we'll go for Shieldred first, I guess. And this is probably gonna get hit with a Disdainful Stroke, but then maybe next turn Invoke Despair works. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the third one of these so we don't lose to a counterspell. Now if they play Shieldred and we go to 8, Invoke puts us to 4. All right, that's fine. If this resolves, we're in business. And if it's another Disdainful Stroke or Negate, that's really bad for us. Unless we draw something cool as hell here. All right, let's attack first. We can pitch that to a blood token if we need to. We'll do it post-combat. Never cast Go for a Throw there, by the way. Yeah, I'm mostly just trying to prevent just going too far behind on life. But I know that it's extremely valuable for Shieldred. Ye old shield. Bring back Transmog. Yep. Not a lot we can do about it, but we got to cast our thing. All right. Well, we have a pretty big mana advantage. Our life totals are similar. We have Bank Buster, but I'm very scared of the Transmog. All right. The Brotherhood Zen's going to get really good now. They didn't hold up double black for Razor Lash, so I'm not as scared now. But this cleaning up these is great. I'll probably sack both treasures to draw a card. They do have the second black now for the Razor Lash. We'll attack, see what they do. Deal 3 to everything. All right, so we're not going to be able to eat the Razor Lash, but we do want to go ahead and play this. And we can draw a card off Bank Buster. I'm just going to eat something random, I guess. One of their Blade Coils. Maybe we get to eat both of them, and then a Cruelty of Gix later is not so bad. Or Gix's Command or whatever. Alright. So the Invoke Despair is just a huge damage increase. I think that makes it worth. And I might need the mana, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Blackleaf Cliffs. This thing sucks. Sucks to play against. It's very strong in this spot. We got him pretty close to dead. I think I'm going to go to 3. I kind of want to block, though. What if I crew, block, draw a card? How sicko is that? Probably worse than just drawing a card. We're so low on life. If I feel like I'm gonna lose to a Invoke Despair from them anyway, so maybe we just take it. And then if we draw a creature off Invoke, we can lethal them with Bankbuster, Corpse, and the creature. Alright, Bankman is fine. We'll have an extra blocker for the Razor Lash next turn because we get the 1/1. We'll draw a card. Alright, I guess we just go Shieldred Harvester. And then we'll pitch a Blood Token to Harvester later. No cards in hand. That's good news for me. They're going to go to 1 card after the draw. I like your plans, Cedric. They make a lot more sense than my plans. Probably should main phase Blood Crack, right? In case I draw another Harvester I can cast. We'll probably block Shieldred on Razor Lash. That leaves it vulnerable to some stuff, but I think in general... maybe not. Maybe I'll just trade with Harvester or chump with the Pilot. Let's just chump with the Pilot, I guess. Alright, drawing a card with Shieldred in play. Never a good look. Like mommy at all costs. Mommy! I thought Elish Norn was the mommy. Fable is fine. This is true mommy? Yeah. Are you, so I know I saw your streams have said 1,000 hours. Where are you at? Are you at over 500 hours yet of Grixis? Or is that a misnomer? It's a lot of hours. 700? That's a crazy amount. Crazy amount. I love it. It's not even fun? Yeah. It is work. How am I supposed to compete with the man who makes the stock? You know? It's difficult. I'll hold up a cut down here, and that way I can just Bankbuster on 2 and then Shipwreck on 3. Bustin' makes me feel good. Alright. Go ahead and play our Reckoner. I reckon I'll go ahead and play this thing. Dude, honestly, Bankbuster has been cracked. Like, in Pioneer and Modern, it's just good. Oh my god. Why are more people not playing this card? How can I possibly beat Liliana? No card in my deck beats Liliana. Chad, I'm at a loss. I don't think I can win anymore. You literally beat it? With what? On the board? How do you beat it on the board? Alright, we'll just play Xander's Lounge. I'm just gonna get edicted. I don't have a single card in my deck that kills planeswalkers, right? Need red mana? I mean, sure. I'm just saying, I played a lot of Liliana matchups in my lifetime. And when they played on a dry board, it's very difficult to beat. It's giving me thoughts. Like, maybe more people should be playing that card in Standard, you know? Oh, I guess Invoke kills it. That's true. And if they're not playing blue to protect, then... Alright, so I can go Harvester and a Braid. No, I can't. I can go Harvester, draw a card. That seems fine. Do I Bankbuster it? I guess they can't cut down or go for a Throat it. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's like gaps in the format that I just don't know yet, right? Like, this is a pretty big gap. Like, people just like don't have removal that kills this except for a Braid, which is just so shocking to me in general, you know? Alright, I think I'm going to discard my own Braid here. Oni Colt Anvil. Okay, I wish I had not discarded a Braid. I would like to take that back. So we're getting invoked anyway? Fuck me, dude. Alright, well, at least Liliana's going to die. I guess I'll go for Shieldred, just to have max pressure. Hello, my name is Max. Max pressure. It's called Judge for Takesies Backsies? Yes. My opponent revealed more information. I'd like to take these backsies. Okay, fine. I changed my tune. You can definitely beat Liliana the Veil. Card sucks. Get it out. Worst card I've ever seen. Yeah, I guess the plus isn't that bad. I thought that it would be bad to do the oh no. Another one. We're at 12, chat. Ouchers. Alright. Red, black, blue, Corpse Praiser. They don't have any creatures in the graveyard. We'll eat one of our harvesters. Get a look-see. I kind of want the land. I know that's kind of embarrassing. I don't have a land drop to make this turn. I guess I'll just draw a card. Look for a land drop to make. Embarrassing land drop to make, but I'm going to do it. And I'll probably go Blood Token, pitch cut down here. Harvester. Okay, well, now cut down has a target, so I don't need to. And just hold on to the blood for a little while longer. Oni Colt, Anvil. Yeah, can't beat that one, chat. Dead to Oni Colt. Should have kept the Braid around. Big punts. Mishra's research desk. Man, my opponent really is in the tank on this one. We really need another red source so we can double spell, but I guess we don't even really need a double spell at this exact moment. Alright, so we'll kill the Harvester, we'll attack for 3, we'll play Bank Buster and Corpse Appraiser. But maybe I should draw a card with this instead of playing another one. Get Fable going? Yeah, that's probably best. I just don't really have anything I want to discard. I disagree. I just don't have anything I want to discard yet. But, I mean, the game is, like, honestly a little close to being over just because of the life total draining and stuff, one way or another. Well, now I guess I can go Red Source plus Fable. That's probably good. That's great. Backside of Fable wins games? Backside of Fable dies to the cut downs that are rotten in their hand or whatever, usually. I don't know. Is that how Mishra's research desk works? Till the end of your next turn? Okay. Is it a goddamn bop? You goddamn right it is. Thanks again to Misplaced Ginger for the huge raid. Really appreciate it. All right, they're gonna make a Robert Nicholas copy. The copy's only got 1 loyalty. We're gonna get brained and drained a bit. I kind of want to discard the Bank Buster, but I think I'm just gonna lose the 2 life. We're very close to just being dead. They didn't use Oni Colt. Did they sack something? They did. Okay, that makes sense. All right. All right. Let's draw before. All right, we'll discard 2. I don't think the Make Disappear is going to be that useful. Shieldred, cut down. These are all fine. All right, so this has Summoning Sickness. I think I just go ahead and kill the Shaman and then send some each at the Bobbies and then play Shieldred. All right, so 1 ob, 1 ob, 1 ob. So we have 2 creatures going at the Ob Nixilis that has 2 loyalty. And we'll play Shelly. We can discard. I kind of want to just go ahead and play the Bank Buster too. Just empty my hand. I think that's probably fine. All right, so 1 ob down. We'll take the damage. Or sorry, the creature dies. That's fine. All right, here comes Shelly. Shelly. One thing I'm really bad about is just using my treasures. Yeah. All right, they're going to take some damage from the draw. Fable goes to chapter 2. They don't discard anything. Lily's fine. Very fine. So this has to be an edict. We'll sack a Goblin Shaman since it's Malbine. And then we'll probably pressure the Planeswalkers. Oh no, the Gopher Throat's brutal. I was relying on that for some life. I don't think the mana is worth more than the power. We'll send 1 each at these. Alright, life total's getting low. They can sack this to drain me for 1. I rob it. Thanks for the follow. Not great. Hot blood. Alright, we'll send maybe both at Ob. Alright, Ob down. Oh my god, I didn't even see this fucking card. Man, I'm mad. This card has just been ruining my life. I have to block too. It's a bummer. Might be dead. They found Fable. They played a land like a silly goose. I guess that means they can... Let's see, if they attack with both of these, the only Colt's going to kill me if I don't block. So we got to block here. Just discard Black Leaves. I think we're dead. Alright, no attacks. They'll bring back Razor Lash and Attack with everything and we're dead. GG. Fun game though. Bringing the Brotherhoods in. Now that I know what I'm playing against, the cut downs can definitely come out. The go for the throat's probably going to come out too. I just don't feel like they just have any reasonable targets. Duress is good. Negate's good. Anoint. And the Flame Blast bolts. Something like this. Do I want more Grixis commands or Blade Coils? I think Grixis commands okay. The Blade Coils don't seem that good. The Invokes seem pretty bad, actually. They just have tons of token generators. Maybe we cut the 3 Invokes and we go Bankbuster, 2 Blade Coils. It just seems really hard to get to the top end against them, you know? They just have a lot of discard with Liliana. Bankbuster's definitely got to come in. Maybe the Make Disappears can be cut. Maybe Razor Lash comes in because it's a great card against Liliana the Veil. I don't really love the extra invoke, so we'll just keep it light. I don't love this hand, but because we have Brotherhoods in, 2 lands in Duress, I'm going to keep. But could easily go south. Could just draw nothing and die. No lands would be sad. We'll let them Duress us back. That's fine. Take their Oni Colts. My guess is they'll take Brotherhoods in and leave me with Invoke since we're so far away from it, but... Oh, it's D's turn. I just realized this is, he was in chat earlier talking to us. Played the wrong land. I was trying to not play it because I clicked on it. I was trying to unclick it. But gave away free information there. All right, blue source. Blue source for negate, please. All right. I don't want to burn the dress right this second. I know that might be bad because they've had a couple draw steps, but... Yeah. We'll just take 2 damage a bunch. Hopefully we draw some lands. Or negates. Alright, well, negates just dog shit. It's fine. 5 gifted if I win the match. Yikes. Alright, well, good luck me. Do they play Swamp? No, they played Haunted Ridge. Okay. I'll lose 2 life. They drew Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay, so I know their hand is just 3 lands. Alright, land for Shield Red, and I have a good shot. No land, and I might be too far behind. Land. Oh, wrong land. Alright. Well, now if I draw a land that's untapped, I can invoke Despair, the Ob Nixilis. I will take 2. I kind of want to discard and negate. Alright, let's hope they don't have it. They had a couple draws to find a removal spell for Shieldred. They didn't kill it on their end step. That's great news for me. Let's hope they don't kill it on this turn either. Okay, invoke you. Alright, so we'll just play defense. Shelly's going to draw some cards and make our life total a little bit bigger. Play my land so I have more mana for next turn. Attacking's not that bad, but I'm fine just holding this defensive position as long as Shelly's not dying. Like, if they have a Braid, they could go, like, block with Devil, shoot at a Braid, and that's not great. I guess now that we have Negate, we can just anoint this and then start attacking. And then we don't have to burn. I guess we can, maybe attacking, maybe hitting that with Anoint was just bad in general. At least in that spot. I guess it's all lands. Maybe it's like Brotherhood's ends and stuff. I don't know. Duresses don't seem likely. I really don't know. Alright, we're going to bring in the 4th Invoke. I'm going to cut the negates. I feel like they just don't do enough. I'm going to have some good top decks with Blade Coils and Invokes. The dresses are okay. I like the Annoyance and the Flame Blessed Bolt. We have to kill Razor Lash when it comes down. In fact, I think I'm going to cut my own Razor Lash against them and bring in the other thing. I don't have time. Alright, whatever. This hand's quite good. We'll keep. I don't mind burning a Flame Blessed Bolt early on a Blood Tithe Harvester or a Fable token, which is honestly why it's so good. It just has hits no matter what you do. I think I'm going to lead with Xander's Lounge. I don't know if leading with Blacklead Cliffs is right, so we can Bolt plus then play a 2-drop. Yeah, Fable number 4 incoming. For mana efficiency, I'm going to play Harvester, and if I get Edicted by Lily, then I can Flame Blast Bolt it to death, so I don't get hammered too bad by the discard. And I can even wait a turn and let them tick up once. Alright, no second Black Source. They're going to go for Blood Tithe. Here's Fable. We'll just Fable of our own. We'll lose the Fable battle, but I think it's fine. Maybe that changes things a little. I still think I just need to be efficient with mana. Next turn we can Bolt or Duress, depending. I might even discard the Duress. They discard Razor Lash and Black Leaves. I'm going to take the 2. This is 4? Yeah, okay, so we have Swamp, so it's going to be a little bit cheaper. Or sorry, it's going to be a little more expensive from the graveyard for at least one more turn. Plus Oni Cold, so now they can sack Blood, make a 1/1. Or just sack Treasure, make a 1/1. Play Dusk. Alright, cool. I'm just going to discard Duress and probably Swamp. That was a great draw. Let's attack. I'll offer a trade with Blood Tithe. We're going to eat the Razor Lash. I'm going to use all my mana, I think. And I want to hold on to the treasure, so... Blue, black, red, Corpse Appraiser, and then we'll Flame Blast Bolt the Blood Tithe, probably. I guess I'll just take untapped lands. We can play this next turn. I'll wait on the Flame Blast Bolt. We can use it to kill the backside of Fable, which I think is more impactful. And now they'll take a Fable, but we don't have to worry about their flip Fable for a while. Research Desk reveals... Swamp. Alright, good news for me. Bring back the desk. Cracking it again. I'm going to block, I think, because I want my Fable to go unchecked. Alright. This is going to be a good sequence. We'll just deploy our hands. Attack with these two. We'll be the aggressor here. They're going to play Fable next turn. We have plenty of time before the backside comes online. Chomp or double blocks, all reasonable. They're going to use Blood Tithe to check the reflection. They're going to lose a little bit of the resources for the Onicle, but it's fine. We will burn the 2 treasure to draw a card as well. Alright, so now they're going to untap. They have Fable at the ready, 2 other cards in hand. Fable is a bottleneck play. All right. Are you going to Harvester? No. All right. They're going to burn the Gopher Throat on it. That's fine too. I wonder if they're going to use this on the Corpse Appraise. No, they can't. They could have done that last turn. Oh, I should have accrued this in response. I guess I couldn't have drawn a card. I'm fine trading. They have like a lot of little things that can drain me out, so I just want to make sure that my life total stays as high as it can. And if I'm just burning treasures to activate the Bank Buster, I don't think that they're uber valuable. They are good though. All right, we'll just discard 2 lands. No cards in hand, so we'll look for a way to maybe use Blood Token with Duress here. We'll start with that since we aren't likely to have anything valuable off of it. Okay. All right, so we'll play Bank Buster. I'm gonna attack with this. Fine with this trade. We're gonna draw a card main phase in case we draw something cool. We can still crew one of the Bank Busters, and we can still draw a card off of both of them. All right, cool. Say go. I should have drawn a card off of this one actually, because now I can't crew plus activate. So if they kill Corpse Appraiser, I can block, but I can't block and draw a card because this has Summoning Sickness. Now we get punished. All right, I'll activate. I think it's worth saving life points here to do this. Small punt that ended up costing me. Keep that in mind for next time. I'm fine offering this trade too, I think. The Harvester is only 2, right? But they get a 1/1 back, so. Okay. Let's go Appraiser, and we're looking for something to kill this Harvester so our Reflection sticks around. Right now it can only be activated via Sorcery Speed. So Command or another Corpse Appraiser. Command, we can put a counter here and then make them Edict. Or just Edict. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's go Grixis Command. Alright, let's go counters. No. Return 2 creatures and opponent Edict's the biggest thing. Alright, let's go black, 1, black. The fact that this doesn't target is so weird. I guess it's just to make sure you don't have to target like a million things in the middle of the spell. We'll just get back 2 Corpse Appraisers. And now we can crew one of these and attack. All right, here we go. We're really cooking now, chats. We're cooking now. The Grixis command was an incredible draw. Absolutely phenomenal. Next turn, we can draw a card with Bank Buster, and then we got Reflection plus Corpse Appraiser going. I guess I should have got back Harvester. All right, we'll start by activating the Fable. We'll Harvester Blade Coil Serpent. Doesn't actually do a ton, but it's big. It'll draw some cards later. I don't know if I want to play it this turn. We'll go Shield Red. We'll go draw a card so we gain some life. And then we'll crew the other Bankbuster maybe in attack. They want to block with a bunch of stuff. I think I'm just like fine with all that. We'll attack with this Corpse Appraiser as well. I might want to attack with this one too. I don't think that's that bad of an attack. We're pretty high in life now. I'm going to play my land because I just have so much to do with my stuff. And they're in quite a bit of trouble now. Command was nuts there? Yeah, for sure. I definitely should have got back one Appraiser, one Blood Tithe Harvester, though. We could have maybe machine gunned down their squad. And now they get to kind of do the same to me. But we do have Brotherhood's End as a reset button should we need it. And a Hasted Blade Coil Serpent next turn isn't anything to sneeze at either. Alright, so they're going to copy Harvester. This is going to give them the third ability. So now they can kill Shieldred, kill Reflection. And then we have some Bankbusters and a Corpse Appraiser. Alright, they're going to go ahead and pop some blood tokens. Seems like they tapped poorly and now they have to take a damage. They play Roberts. They'll probably make one token and then tick up on the other one and we'll just take 2 damage. And then Brotherhood's End deals damage to the Planeswalkers too, so 2 life or discard. We'll lose 2 life. So we just crew both Bankbusters. If we deal 3 to everything first, this kills one of them. It's not quite, right? Because this hits one with the 3 damage on it. And we have to crew before attack. Or we have to crew before whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have enough to do that plus the Blade Coil though, so I think that's fine. Okay, so yeah, let's go crew both. Alright, so let's go red, 1, deal 3 to everything. Ending double Corpse Appraiser crew works too? Yeah, that's true too. We had a couple different ways to win. I guess they gain a life, so this way is actually lethal, whereas the other way is not. So the Blade Cool Serpent with haste is actually necessary to kill this turn. Alright, so we'll cast this. We'll go red, black, blue, 1. GG. Alright, easy 4-1. Okay, so after playing with the deck a bit more, the only thing that I'm really concerned about is Cut Down. I think Cut Down is going to be pretty good against a lot of opponents, but it's going to be relatively mediocre and one of your most sided out cards. But when you play stuff like Fable the Mirror Breaker, it's okay to have cards like that that are very polarized in the matchups that they're good against. Because in the matchups that they're bad against, the games go long, and you'll find Fable, and you'll be able to turn those cards into real actionable resources. The blood tokens from Blood Tithe Harvester similarly work there. You know, they're very necessary in a lot of spots, but maybe we could trim down to 3 or even 2. I'm honestly, the more I play with Make Disappear in this build, the less I like it. I kind of want to play a different counterspell. I really like Corpse Appraiser, so I do think blue is better than Rakdos, because I also think that Negate Disdainful Stroke playing out of the sideboard is just way too strong against the like 4 and 5 color mid-range decks and stuff. And and they just like really helped me win against the domain deck twice. So big fan of the negates and strokes. Make disappear is okay, but without a cheap thing to just sacrifice for no loss, the no casualty on it's much worse. 3 invoke despair, 1 Grixis command felt good. In a lot of spots, I felt like Grixis command was better, but I don't know how much you can like really overload on either effect. And I did side out Grixis command quite a bit. The oh geez, gangway. Thanks Tim for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate you, man. Disposable Hero, Thick Shack, Saki, and Optimus Tom, as well as it's Tapats. Welcome and welcome back to the Todd Squad. Appreciate all y'all. Thanks again to Tim for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, friend. Other than that, I don't really know if I would change anything. This is Stainerson's list, and we've been playing it now for 2 leagues, and I quite like it. You know, we had 3-2 the first league, 4-1 in the second league. I feel like most of the games we're losing are because of pilot error, whether it's in sideboarding, just unsure of what to do in the matchup. You know, maybe there's a few things I would change, but it's just because I have a very limited amount of information about the format compared to what the original pilot has. And I say that with as much respect as I can muster for one Stainerson, because Tommy Ashton's an incredible player. You know, if you've heard the name Stainerson and not heard the name Tommy Ashton, that's probably because you've seen Stainerson qualify for the mocks like every other year or more for the last 2 decades, basically, or however long they've been doing them. He wins Magic Online PTQs all the time, but he's also just a cool guy. You know, I've known him in real life for a long time. I haven't seen him in a while, miss him. And but this deck's cool, man, and he built it, and you should probably play it. That's all I got for today. Thanks for hanging, and we'll see you next time. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. I'm Tandy. I stream live weekdays, 1 p.m. Eastern start time. Usually play about 2 leagues. Most of the time it's Pioneer, but lately we've been playing some Standard. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon.